10 healthy foods that are actually unhealthy. You've been eating healthy foods your entire life, but what if I told you that some of them could actually be doing more harm than good? These foods might not be as beneficial as we've been led to believe. In this video, I'm going to show you 10 foods that many of us think are healthy, but in reality, they could be messing with your body in ways you didn't expect. You might be surprised to learn that some of these foods, despite their wholesome image, may lead to issues like weight gain, blood sugar spikes, and even heart problems. As always, if you have specific health concerns, make sure to consult with your healthcare provider before making any major changes to your diet. But don't worry, I'm not here to leave you hanging. Stick around until the end of the video, because I'll also be sharing 5 real healthy foods you may add to your diet to truly boost your well-being. Now, let's start the video. 1. Granola bars. You've probably grabbed a granola bar thinking it's a quick, healthy snack, right? Well, here's the thing, despite their healthy image, many granola bars are far from being beneficial for you. Granola bars often contain a ton of added sugar. They may seem like a beneficial source of whole grains and fiber, but when you check the ingredients list, you'll likely see syrups like high fructose corn syrup, honey, or cane sugar. These sugars aren't just there to make the bars taste sweet, they're actually doing a number on your body. When you eat foods high in sugar, your blood sugar spikes rapidly, leading to a burst of energy. But the burst is followed by a crash, leaving you feeling tired and hungry soon after. This cycle of blood sugar highs and lows may contribute to insulin resistance, which is a key factor in developing type 2 diabetes. A study published in Nutrients highlights the dangers of excessive fructose consumption, linking it to abdominal weight gain and an increased risk of diabetes and metabolic syndrome. In the trial, participants who got 25% of their daily calories from fructose experienced a significant increase in visceral abdominal fat over just 10 weeks. This is concerning, as many granola bars, often marketed as healthy, are high in fructose, especially when they contain added sugars or syrups. Regular consumption of these bars could contribute to similar health risks, including increased abdominal fat and metabolic issues. 2. Smoothie bowls. Smoothie bowls, a refreshing blend of fruits, toppings, and maybe a few superfoods mixed in. But these bowls, despite their healthy reputation, may actually be a hidden calorie bomb. For starters, many smoothie bowls are packed with high-sugar fruits like bananas, mangoes, and berries. Now, while fruit is healthy, consuming too much of the sweet stuff, especially when it's concentrated in one bowl, may spike your blood sugar levels. But it doesn't stop there. The toppings may quickly push your calorie intake through the roof. Granola, for instance, is often full of added sugars and unhealthy fats, making it less of a health boost and more of a risk. Studies, including one published in Scientific Reports, suggest that liquids like smoothies may not keep you full for as long as solid foods do. This means that if you rely on smoothies as a main source of nutrition, you might find yourself feeling hungry sooner. As a result, you could end up overeating or reaching for snacks to satisfy that lingering hunger, which may disrupt your overall calorie balance and lead to unintended weight gain. 3. Plant-based meat alternatives. Plant-based meat is often seen as a healthier, more sustainable alternative to traditional meat. After all, it's marketed as being better for your health and the environment. Despite their green appeal, many of these products come with their own set of health concerns that you might not be aware of. According to Nutrients, plant-based burgers and meatballs generally have a lower protein content compared to their meat-based counterparts. Additionally, many plant-based meat substitutes are processed and may contain fillers, preservatives, and additives to improve texture and flavor, which may reduce their nutritional value compared to whole animal-based proteins. While these ingredients are plant-based, they're often stripped of their natural nutrients during processing, making them more akin to processed junk food than a whole, nutritious meal. This is problematic because consuming too much processed food, whether plant-based or not, is linked to various health issues, including an increased risk of heart disease and cancer. On top of that, Plant-based meats are often loaded with sodium to enhance flavor and shelf life. Just one serving may pack as much as 600 to 700 milligrams of sodium, nearly a third of the recommended daily intake. Excessive sodium intake may contribute to high blood pressure, which increases your risk of heart disease and stroke. 4. Low-fat yogurt. Low-fat yogurt, it's a classic staple in diets and grocery stores, marketed as the perfect healthy snack or breakfast. But when manufacturers remove the natural fats from yogurt, they often replace them with added sugars to make up for the lost flavor and texture. So while you think you're making a healthier choice by choosing a low-fat version, you're actually consuming more sugar. The problem with this is that excess sugar consumption may lead to blood sugar spikes followed by rapid drops, making you feel hungry again soon after eating. These sudden changes in blood sugar levels may increase your risk of insulin resistance and, over time, contribute to type 2 diabetes. Another hidden issue with low-fat yogurt is the potential presence of artificial additives. To enhance flavor and texture, manufacturers often add artificial sweeteners, thickeners, or stabilizers. These additives may have long-term effects on gut health, leading to imbalances in the gut microbiome. This imbalance may lead to inflammation and digestive issues, disrupting your body's ability to absorb nutrients effectively. According to nutrition research, consuming low-fat yogurt for 4 weeks had only a minor impact on circulating immune markers. Despite being a beneficial source of calcium and probiotics, the reduced fat content in low-fat yogurt might diminish some of its potential health advantages, particularly for immune health, compared to full-fat versions. 5. Whole wheat bread. One of the main issues with whole wheat bread is that many commercial versions are made with refined wheat flour. Even if the label says whole wheat, the bread might still contain a mix of refined grains that have been stripped of essential nutrients during processing. What you're left with is bread that might offer fiber but lacks many of the vitamins and minerals found in whole, unprocessed grains. Furthermore, many commercial breads sneak in added sugars to improve taste and texture. While a slice might only have a gram or two of added sugar, it adds up quickly if you're eating it daily. Even if it seems like a small amount per serving, these added sugars may lead to cravings and an increased calorie intake throughout the day, which may undermine your health goals. Most commercial whole wheat bread contains about 1 to 3 grams of added sugar per 100 grams of serving. U.S. Department of Agriculture confirms that these added sugars may contribute to excessive calorie intake, potentially leading to metabolic concerns. 6. Dried fruit. Dried fruit, those sweet and chewy little bites that seem perfect as a quick, healthy snack. They're packed with fiber and vitamins, but the dehydration process that transforms fresh fruit into dried fruit removes water, which concentrates the sugar content. While this is natural sugar, it's much more concentrated than in fresh fruit. Eating a handful of dried fruit may be like consuming several pieces of whole fruit in one sitting without realizing it. So while dried fruit may seem like a quick, healthy pick-me-up, it's easy to eat far more sugar than you would with whole fruit. And let's not forget about the preservatives like sulfur dioxide, which are used to maintain color and extend shelf life but may cause digestive issues and allergies in sensitive individuals. According to PubMed, fructose was initially thought to be a safe sweetener for diabetics because of its low glycemic index. However, research has shown that consuming too much fructose may lead to serious health problems, such as insulin resistance, obesity, and an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. This is especially concerning with dried fruits, which are concentrated sources of fructose due to the removal of water during the drying process, making them far sweeter and calorie-dense than their fresh counterparts. 7. Avocado Toast. Avocado toast, it's the go-to breakfast for so many of us who want to start the day feeling healthy and energized. A lot of people use artisan or thick-cut bread as the base for their avocado toast. While it might taste amazing, many of these breads are made from refined flour, which lacks the fiber and nutrients of whole grain. Eating refined carbs may lead to quick blood sugar spikes followed by drops that make you feel worn out and hungry soon after eating. So even if the topping is healthy, the bread you choose may make the meal less balanced than it seems. According to Science Direct, high intakes of refined grains, which are low in dietary fiber and have a high glycemic index, are associated with an increased risk of type 2 diabetes mellitus and other chronic diseases. This is because refined grains may cause rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, leading to insulin resistance over time. 8. Coconut oil. Coconut oil. It's been hailed as a miracle ingredient for everything from cooking to skincare. But coconut oil is packed with saturated fats, about 80 to 90% of its total fat content, which is even higher than butter or lard. According to Science Direct, coconut oil has been shown to significantly increase serum total cholesterol, as well as both low-density lipoprotein and high-density lipoprotein cholesterol levels, when compared to polyunsaturated and monounsaturated oils. While coconut oil contains triglycerides that have some health benefits, its high saturated fat content may raise LDL cholesterol, often referred to as bad cholesterol, which may increase the risk of cardiovascular issues when consumed in excess. 9. Agave syrup. Agave syrup is incredibly high in fructose, much higher than most other sweeteners, including regular sugar and even high fructose corn syrup. While fructose itself doesn't spike blood sugar levels as quickly as glucose, consuming too much of it may have serious consequences. Your liver is the only organ that may break down large amounts of fructose, and when it's overwhelmed, it starts converting that fructose into fat. Excessive fructose intake has been linked to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease and metabolic syndrome. So while agave syrup might seem like a healthier option, because it doesn't raise blood sugar as quickly, it may silently contribute to liver issues and long-term metabolic problems. Another downside of agave syrup is its effect on insulin sensitivity. Consistently high levels of fructose may lead to insulin resistance, where your cells stop responding effectively to insulin. This makes it harder for your body to regulate blood sugar levels, increasing the risk of type 2 diabetes over time. Its high fructose content may be even more problematic for insulin sensitivity compared to traditional sugars. This means that while you're choosing it to avoid sugar spikes, you could be setting the stage for more significant issues like diabetes down the line. A study from Science Direct explores the growing interest in using agave syrup as a sweetener in baked goods. While the bakery industry continues to expand, many of its products face criticism for being high in calories and potentially harming consumer health. As a result, the use of alternative sweeteners like agave syrup is being explored as a way to reduce calorie content. However, the long-term health effects of these alternatives, including agave syrup, are still under investigation, with ongoing research needed to fully understand their impact on health. 10. Flavored water. Flavored water, it's a go-to for many people who want to stay hydrated without the boring taste of plain water. It sounds like the perfect compromise between health and flavor, but here's what you need to know: flavored water isn't as healthy as it seems. Let me break down why. Many flavored waters contain added sugars or artificial sweeteners to enhance taste. While they're often advertised as low-calorie or sugar-free, those artificial sweeteners may have unintended consequences. Certain artificial sweeteners may alter your gut microbiome, affecting the balance of beneficial bacteria. This disruption may lead to digestive issues, bloating, and potentially even impact your body's ability to regulate blood sugar effectively. So, while it may seem like you're choosing a healthier option by avoiding sugar, those artificial additives may still interfere with your body's natural processes. Apart from this, to make these drinks shelf-stable and taste-appealing, manufacturers often include chemicals that may be tough on your body. Long-term exposure to certain preservatives and artificial flavorings has been linked to inflammation and even allergic reactions in some individuals. These compounds may not be harmful in small doses, but drinking flavored water regularly means you're consistently exposing your body to them. Over time, this may contribute to chronic low-level inflammation, which is associated with a higher risk of health issues like metabolic syndrome and cardiovascular problems. A study published in Foods revealed that while flavored water is popular, many commercial versions contain added sugars, artificial sweeteners, and preservatives. These ingredients may contribute to weight gain, blood sugar issues, and digestive discomfort, making flavored water less healthy than it might initially seem. Moving on, let's discuss 5 surprisingly healthy foods you need to know about. Ever found yourself avoiding certain foods because you thought they weren't healthy? I get it, nutrition advice may be confusing, but what if I told you that some foods you've probably been skipping are actually beneficial for you? Let me take you through 5 foods that deserve a second chance on your plate. 1. Potatoes. They've gotten a negative reputation for being starchy, but plain, unprocessed potatoes are actually rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, especially when eaten with the skin. They're packed with vitamin C and potassium, which help support your immune system and maintain healthy blood pressure. Just skip the frying and heavy toppings to keep them healthy. 2. Dark chocolate. Yes, you read that right. Dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa is loaded with antioxidants called flavonoids, which help protect your heart by improving blood flow and lowering blood pressure. Just keep your servings moderate, and you may enjoy a guilt-free treat that's actually beneficial. 3. Eggs. Eggs have been unfairly demonized for their cholesterol content, but research now shows they don't significantly impact blood cholesterol for most people. They're an excellent source of high-quality protein, vitamins, and healthy fats. Plus, the yolk is rich in choline, which is essential for brain health. 4. Full-fat dairy. We've been told to go low-fat for years, but full-fat dairy products like yogurt and cheese may actually be beneficial. They contain healthy fats that help keep you full longer and have been linked to a lower risk of obesity. Plus, full-fat options often contain fewer added sugars compared to their low-fat counterparts. 5. Nuts. They may be high in calories, but nuts like almonds, walnuts, and pistachios are powerhouses of nutrition. They're packed with healthy fats, protein, fiber, and essential vitamins. Regularly eating a small handful may support heart health and help with weight management by keeping you satisfied. I hope this video gave you some valuable insights into those healthy foods that might not be as good for you as you thought. It's easy to be fooled by clever marketing and labels, but now you know what to watch out for when choosing what to eat. Remember, it's all about balance and being mindful of what you put in your body. As always, if you're thinking about making any big changes to your diet, I recommend consulting with a healthcare professional to make sure it's the right move for your personal health. Take care of your body. It's the only one you've got. Today, we learned about all the popular healthy foods that are secretly unhealthy. But did you know that there are other foods in your pantry that may be just as helpful? Want to find out more? Watch 11 health benefits of ashwagandha for optimal health. Or watch 10 health benefits of eating 3 boiled eggs every morning. You may watch either or both of them. How many of the foods mentioned earlier are currently in your diet? Let us know in the comments section below.